which is kind of a bummer. And it looks like nobody's on the Twitch channel now, so I'm just gonna go back to talking to myself. Gotta love it, baby, gotta love it. Oy. Yeah, this, I really love this, the Focusrite interface, but it really doesn't seem to play very well with most other things. Like Discord, for some reason, it will not work with Discord. So maybe it's time to do a little upgrade or something, or maybe the Generation 3 is gonna kind of make all the difference there. That sounded good. That's doing great. Hello, hello. So glad y'all came back. Great to see you. He back, he a snack. How kind of you, Luke. Thank you. Woo. So normally I would I'd let these drums slip and slide a little bit more in and off, on and off the grid, in and out of the grid. But this is a prog tech death whatever band, so no, it has to be perfect. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going to have to edit those triggered snare velocities later, because that sounds kind of crazy. Just a little bit crazy. I still got my morning voice on. I woke up pretty late today. So you still get a little bit of extra deep voiced Drew until the awakenedness sets in and my vocal damage pulls my voice back up again. Nobody gives a shit. But now you know. Now you know. Are there triggers going on with this? Yes. So the kick drum is triggered, which is, holy crap, it's so sick. Give me your BTC address. I don't know what that is. Sorry, dude. I'm a boomer, I guess. That's not even remotely true, but God, what the hell am I saying? What's up, Mr. Midnight? Hell yeah, good to see you, dude. Words. Let's put words out into the sound vibration zone. Poo poo and pee pee. Yeah, that's right. So the kick drum is triggered, but all of everything else is live, which is holy crap amazing. Because there's Bitcoin. I don't have Bitcoin, man. I don't know how to do that stuff. God, I do sound like a boomer. Ugh. Turn it off. Get it out. No more of that. Ugh. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, so if the kick drum doesn't pick up in the overheads and all those mics and stuff, you're pretty much free to do whatever you want to the kick drum, which is really great, especially for, progressive technical deathcore, whatever the hell this is. So for the most part, this is all live and for real. How does the snare and room sound with no kick? So this is our room mic. Let me make sure yeah, okay. Let me turn off solo in front. So you still get a little bit of kick, but it's pretty much not there. Fat snare too, baby! That's what I'm talking about! Dude, that video is the fucking funniest shit in the world. Everybody right now, fuck my stream, fuck what I'm doing. Go on to Frank the Smith's YouTube and watch his fat snare videos, because it's legitimately just the funniest shit that's ever happened. Okay. Oh.
What?
Oh, hey. I thought Tank just, like, fucking came down.
No, we heard you upstairs yelling.
Hell yeah. I'm on stream right now. How's it going?
Alright. It's going.
I'm a very tired man. There was a dude outside this morning who was like, hey, can you move the truck? Because I'm going to rake some leaves. And I was like, that's strange, but sure. And then apparently our neighbors decided that they didn't want him to rake leaves. But this was after I like kind of accidentally locked myself into having him rake leaves for us. So I paid it forward, and I went and pulled out enough cash for our neighbors on both sides and us. So now we have a very nice raked front yard. Supporting small businesses. Which is to say just this dude. But I'm running laundry and stuff right now. So yeah. Hell yeah. Just a second, guys. I'm gonna mute my microphone and see what's going on in Drew's Lifeland. What's up, y'all? Y'all still here? Mike Mallion, the Monuments drummer, just messaged me and said, I literally went to take a break from drum editing, and there pops this notification, Drusive editing drums. I started watching it and then was like, wait, this isn't a break. Leave now. That's fucking great. Also, my girlfriend says hi, hello. So, yeah. Cool. Let's do this shit. What was I talking about? I don't know. Oh, we were talking about room sounds, I think. You still down here, Tank? Am I just making up sounds? I'm making up sounds. Oh, God. What's up, Cameron? Good to see you. Oh. I think, am I missing a kick drum there, probably? That feels not correct. Oh, I think that wants to be over here. Yes. 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 Instead of talking or saying anything useful, I will just be here making strange noises. Which I guess is, that's pretty much what I do in normal life. Yeah, cool. Good jokes, man. Alright. What do we got? You recorded this live. I didn't record this live. Both of my guitarists in this project recorded my drummer recording this. I was not there because of COVID stuff. I'm in a household with a couple of immunosuppressed humans, so I want to be as careful as I can with that. You feel me? Oh, no, not that. Ew. So, I've said this a couple times before, but I want to say it again just in case anybody's like, wow, this is rough. We recorded this, or they recorded this, like, in, like, 3 takes or something like that, and it was, like, there was almost no time to prepare, and I think Matt's nerves were a little rough. He's got a little bit of recording anxiety and stuff like that. Thank you, ma'am. I try to take care of my people. Nice. Nice. This is sounding good. Doesn't Reaper have an automatic editing thing like Pro Tools does for drums? Maybe it does. If it does, I'm going to feel like a big dumb dummy. But not as far. I think it might have like an automatic transient slicer. But I am not certain about that. And I am a stubborn little man, and I'm not going to look it up because I'm going to feel really stupid if it does. How's that sound to you guys? Oh, it does. I don't even... Where would that be? In edit, maybe? Or track? Item? What's up, Harper? My boy. Yeah, we'll just start watching YouTube videos on how to edit drums together. and that'll be my stream. It's just fucking streaming other people's content like a douche. Speaking of being a douche, here you go, Twitch. Here's an ad. Oh no, it didn't work. Never mind. Whatever. I don't fucking need money. I don't need to survive. What's up, John? What's up, baby? How's Michicant? How's Michicant doing up there? I think that's a reference to something that I don't mean to be referencing. I just wanted to say something silly. Yeah. Educational reaction videos, dude. Yes. Oh, that's some good advice right there. See, that also is good advice. Holy crap, dude, that's sick. 65. What do we got today here in Balmer? Oh, we're at 72. All right. So it's actually a nice day today, which is pretty upsetting because I'm here drum editing forever. Scoop deep doodly doo. I don't want to deal with this roll here. I might just not, but no, I probably should. Bidibidipum, but it's 4. So it's bidibidipum. So does this want to be here? Yeah. Yep, okay. Oof. I think this is late. Yeah, cool. Nice and easy. Gotta love that. Hi, what's up, Desperado? All right, everybody. I just thought of it, so now you're up for it, too. Posture check. Let's all fix our postures. Sitting up straight, being safe, helping our backs in these trying times. Yeah. Yeah. I feel better already. You know, I'm gonna leave that one off. That's a little jazz snare. Dude, I feel There we go. Now we're using this horrible microphone just for 2 seconds. And if I switch it back, will it work? No. Yes. All right. Why not? Let's just make everything really difficult for no reason. How about that? Sound good? Sound good. Okay. Also, it looks like I had a gain filter on here, just pumping the gain even harder. So yeah, sorry if I clip like crazy. But apparently it's needed for some reason. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, we're back. Let's go. that's early. Yeah. Yeah, so the other day, I was actually doing the drum editing for this song, and I got to, I want to say about here worth of edits. Or no, it was like way further. I got to like here worth of edits and realized that I didn't have this track linked, or it managed to unlink itself for some reason. And I was just like, cool. And I just closed the project and turned my computer off. I was like, no. We're not doing this, dude. For another time. I will come back and do it later. Cubase mix template when I have to get Cubase, which kind of sucks. Like I don't want to spend the money on a DAW that I'm not going to use, but maybe I should. I mean, maybe I'll like it. I don't know. I'm also thinking about just straight up paying a friend who has Cubase to copy over my settings from Reaper, but I don't know what kind of built-in plugins are in Cubase. Like for my Logic template, I used the Logic drums as opposed to the MT Power drum kit because they are a little bit fancier and just like kind of little stuff like that. So it's just a little bit different from the Reaper template. So I don't know if there would be similar things happening with Cubase. I don't know if Cubase has its own drum samples, or maybe it has a guitar amp modeler that I would enjoy more than Emissary, or stuff like that. The other thing is apparently the website / company or whatever that I was using cabs from, the free cabs I was linking to, doesn't exist anymore. So I kind of feel like I'm sort of messing with their intellectual property by including them, but they are free. So it's like I kind of technically am charging for someone else's product, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. So I might see if I can like make my own impulses or something, but that requires a really, really transparent mic and actually owning a guitar cab, and I don't have either of those things. So who knows, man? Hey, thanks, Sanjay. Sanjay, who is in the YouTube chat right now, is the man who recorded these drum tracks. So if you have any issues with them, you can curse him out right now. Wait, how am I liking what? There's your ADD brain for you right there. It's like whatever I was just saying is already gone. I take it I can do this with GGD samples, for example, so I don't have to bother with MIDI. To be honest with you, I really, really, really think MIDI is easier than doing this stuff. And also for GGD, I don't know. I think GGD just runs in Contact. So you would have to do, you'd have to do some clever. Oh, right. I'm a dingus. Okay. Got it. Blah, blah, blah. You'd have to do some clever stuff to get some MIDI out of your drums. Basically, you'd still end up having to do MIDI because I don't think there's GGD for like trigger or anything like that. That's also just me speculating, so I am not the final word. I say that all the time, but you know, I'm probably wrong. That's how it kind of goes around here. I probably am wrong. Oh boy, don't you do that. All right, what's happening here? Are we still in triplet? Nope. Triplets? You got triplets? Oh, this is going to be rough. I'm probably doing something wrong. Oh, the snare's late. Dude, you idiot. Gosh. Yeah. Okay. Piano book. No, I've never heard of it. Yeah, Contact is definitely whack. It's really unfortunate because there are so many amazing sample libraries that are completely based in Contact. And it would be so nice if we could get a new standard sampling plugin. Because I'm fucking over Contact, man. Piano book. Try and remember that. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I saw something, I think it's like the main Spitfire dude or something keeps showing up on my YouTube, so I'll just watch his stuff when it shows up, and he just kept talking about all these different like free samples and stuff. Very interesting. Nice. We'll get a little break here. Christian Henson. Yep, that's it. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I feel like there's like really not a lot of like audio figureheads. Figureheads? I don't even fucking know what that means, to be honest with you. Like talking heads, like pundits or whatever on YouTube. Either that or I'm just ignorant to it, which is entirely possible. Likely, even. Dude, thank you for hanging out, man. I hope you're doing well. I wish you sweet dreams and a very nice day. Until next time. What's up, Dave? I guess it would help if I was running this metronome the whole time, but that really just makes a little bit too much sense, and I don't appreciate that. I definitely enjoy Spitfire a lot more from the very short time that I've used it. I enjoy the interface and the not clunky crashiness quite a bit more. Bucket. Luckily, I also edited the end of the song already. Although now it looks like I didn't. Holy crap. I lost the edits on the end of the song. I must have hit undo too many times and then saved it and closed it. Oh my god. Alright. Okay. It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? Where you don't want to wake up. Everything is fucked. Everybody sucks. What? No. Yeah. F's in the comments, please. Give me all your F's. F me up. That wasn't fucking funny. That was terrible. Oh, that's some weak floor tomming. I'm gonna have to do something about that. But we're not there yet. It's not time for that. What's up, Garrett? Got it. Figured it out. Nice. What's up, dude? How you doing? We're doing some drum editing and watching me fall further and further into existential dread as I realize I have more and more work to do than I thought. So the usual stuff, basically. Yay, now we get to edit blast beats. I love doing that. Here, I'm going to let you guys listen to this song drumless while I go do some things. Hey. What's up, y'all? Okay. Back to work. Bet. Did you decide what camera? Nope. Still trying to decide. I'm thinking about financing an A7C until it is, I have the money to do something like an A7S3 or something like that. I'm also considering just doing one of the Blackmagic Pockets, like the 6K or something, because I'm not going to be going out to shoot anytime soon, so I don't really need impressive battery. I can just leave them plugged into the wall. But then also part of me is like, I kind of want to just give Fuji a shot and maybe think about doing APS-C. And so I keep trying to look into the future, but I'm not sure what I want to do, There we go. Oh, no, that's way behind. Dude, you dingus. You need to look around. It just occurred to me I'm editing stuff that I had edited before, but clearly I didn't do a good enough job. Oh yeah, I know about the whole crop thing. Believe me. I am and have been shooting Micro Four Thirds for years now, so I very much understand the crop factor. Oh, wrong way. Of course. No. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Is that early? I think it's early. Yeah. Okay. Are we in triplet feel now? Yes. Yeah, Micro Four Thirds have speed boosters to widen the field of view. But it's another one of those things where it's like, if I'm going to spend that money, I should just buy a camera that I don't need to do that for. But on the other hand, if you are running speed boosters, I mean, you are then kind of at a full frame area, but with considerably smaller and cheaper lenses, which is cool. But then since you're still running Micro Four Thirds, your low light is like profoundly terrible. So there's just all these pros and cons, and they all kind of outweigh each other in certain places, and it just drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. And then I'm like, because I'm thinking about the A7C right now, but I don't want to get that because it's shooting in 8-bit. But I'm thinking maybe it's worth the sacrifice of not 8-bit, not 422, or not 10-bit 422, but 8-bit 420. Maybe it's worth that sacrifice so that I can switch over to full frame and start working on that kind of collection. I don't know, man. It's a tough call. It's a very tough call. I really like the A7 III. Yeah, I shot a couple of videos on an A7 III. If y'all have seen the Sarah Joe or Sarah Draper, whatever she calls herself, the Sarah, the not Longfield Sarah Neural DSP video, I shot that. I did all the audio production and the video on that one. So I do like the A7 III for darn sure. Excuse me. And yeah, Dave, like, oh my God, the pictures you take on that A7 III are gorgeous. It's ridiculous, man. It is re-friggin-diculous. I see those pictures and I'm like, okay, cool. Can I stop using my phone? And like, I don't know. My GX85 isn't really particularly better than my phone. It's nice to have a little bit of that depth of field going on, but like beyond that, eh. Yeah, those pictures, like, when you're like chilling with your French press at like 5 in the morning or whatever that is, that shit is like, that's the dream. You have captured like the best moments in life. Like that is my shit. I live for that shit. The early morning French press, man. Struggling between saving for a new computer or a nice camera that isn't a Canon. Are you, what are you shooting on right now, dude? What Canon you got going? And also, you are shooting Canon, so I assume / hope that you know about and are using Magic Lantern, because that is clutch. Dave, you're a wonderful boy. I love gassing you up, dude. Rocking the T7. Fuck, I don't even know what a T7... I stopped using Canon at T3i. And I feel like they've just been making the exact same camera. I don't think... Like, I don't know if their sensors have changed or upgraded or what. The 60D was cool, man. I like the 60D. And I had a really interesting moment the other day where I went back. I went back and watched an old video and was like, holy crap, these colors are incredible. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, whatever. I was like, holy crap, these colors are incredible. What did I do this with? And I was like, oh my God, it was the T3i. Like, I cannot believe that. I think it was this guy. The video itself is like terrible, but these colors are, And like, I could have used some lighting there. This is completely unmatched to the other one, but like that color right there, gorgeous. And that, horrible. I had like played lead guitar like twice, I think, when I made this video. Listens to intervals once. Also, really smart of me to be wearing colors that blend into the background, because that's great. Yeah, so I was really hype about those colors. And that was out of a little T3i. The good old days. That being said, oh my God, the colors that I was doing, like right before I started learning about vision color and LUTs and stuff, and I was just trying my best And by my best, I mean I was kind of trying to do my own color grading in Apple Color. It was such garbage, dude. My color work was awful. Like that Katy Perry video, like the original, like E.T. and the One Direction and like all that stuff. Oh my God, that color is so nasty. It's just like green and yellow and ugh. So nasty. Terrible. Yeah, I actually just recently did some remastering of some old covers. I think basically it occurred to me, I was like, now it's so much easier to deal with licensing of covers and stuff. I was like, dude, I'm like straight up throwing away money by not having my covers and stuff on like Spotify and Apple Music and that kind of thing. So I was like, I'm going to go back, remaster a couple old covers, and then maybe finish some other old covers and throw them up and do that whole thing. So I guess, here's that announcement that is happening. The catch is I have no idea when. Because I have a lot of other stuff to work on that's more important. How do you go about mixing your heavy guitars? I struggle to get a good sound in the mix with high gain guitars. Turn the gain down. That's like the first secret, dude. Turn that gain down. And I had that mantra for the longest time, like turn the gain down, and I even still was not turning my gain down low enough. Because the higher your gain is, it just turns more and more into somebody shushing you. You know what I mean? Like there's not actually any information or dynamics or clarity or any of that. Any of those buzzwords that everybody loves to use. Also, yeah, have a great bass tone. Oh my God, dude. The bass tone is like so important. Here's a good example right here. Okay, whatever. This bass tone is like probably one of the most amazing things I've ever heard. This guy. Oh my God. Oh, of course. I gotta change this thing. Like that, it's incredible. It's amazing. That's all bass tone right there. It's incredible. As usual, I'm just fucking all over Ackle, dude. That man is a fucking lord. His writing is incredible, and his ear for mixing is arguably even more incredible. It's not fair, man. He needs to share some talent with the rest of us. But yeah, so bass tone, huge. Turn your gain down. And also, get rid of some of your low end, man. Throw a high pass on your guitars and high pass to like at least 100 hertz Or actually, at least 70 hertz, I think, is kind of a good rule of thumb there. And depending on what your tuning is, like 70 hertz is like if you're doing a bunch of drop E kind of stuff. But if you're in like drop C or something a lot higher, yeah, dude, high pass to like 120. Get rid of that stuff. You do not need it. Dude, yeah, of course. I am always happy to help. If I actually have the time, I am always more than happy to help. I also am generally drowning in work, which is why it's not as easy for me to answer when people message me and stuff, and they're like, "How do I fix my guitar tone?" I'm like, I don't know. I need to pay bills." So maybe I should do like mixing classes or something. I don't fucking know. Drums are sounding sick. Oh, thank you, sir. Dude, enjoy your automation. I don't know why you were watching drum editing before automating. You absolute masochist. But enjoy it. I hope it goes well. Yeah. Good luck, man. Oh, tell me I have it a whole beat off. I do. You still working at the liquor store? Yeah, no, dude. Thank fucking God I no longer. This is now my job. My for real job. Yeah, dude. Still got to do that Superior tutorial. Now that Superior 3 is out, I should probably do Superior 2. It was like... It took me so long to finally get a setup where I could record my screen and have decent audio and not have my computer absolutely explode while trying to do so. And now that I'm not running on a MacBook from 2010, I probably am pretty decently set to do that. But yeah, so no more liquor store for the Drew. I do this full time, which is cool. And also unbelievably stressful, because if I don't get mixing work, then I don't get money to pay my bills. So That's the thing. So I've had to become a little bit more comfortable with going, hey guys, if you want to spend some money, you can go to drusif.com/store. I got hats and I got presets and stuff and shirts. Please go buy them so that I can keep my house warm in the winter. You know what I mean? Because I don't ever like doing that stuff. Yeah, so I didn't really hate that job. It was mostly, it's pretty much the same as it's been for, like, I worked an office job a couple years before that. It just drives me crazy to not be able to be working on stuff. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I wasn't building towards anything. I wasn't moving towards a goal. I was just doing the same stuff, like just doing stuff just to do it, you know, and that does not gel with my brain. But yeah, my coworkers were fucking great. And plus, now I don't drink at all, so working at a liquor store would be kind of a bad time. Yeah, fine. Yeah, being able to work doing what you actually love and care about. Definitely better for your mental health. That shit drove me crazy. I used to work in this office, and it was pretty poorly managed. So I essentially would just come to work, and then I would sit around asking people for work, and they'd be like, I don't know. And I'd be like, cool, so I just have nothing to do. So, like, some people would be like, that's fucking sick. Like, I just get to do nothing and get paid XYZ amount. But I was like, I have stuff that I want to do. Like, I was just sitting there at this computer, staring at the screen, slowly moving my mouse around so that it looked like I was doing stuff, and just stewing in my angerness. And I was in a cubicle at the end of the hall too, so anybody walking by could see what I was or wasn't doing. So it's not like I could just be dicking around at work, because then somebody walking by would be like, hey, you're clearly not doing anything. So yeah, I had to just basically do nothing. I would just listen to like Spotify and just hate the world. And that was my life for a while. It was the literal worst. Yeah. So, yeah, one day I drove in. I sat in the parking lot for many hours, like 2 or 3 hours. I just sat in the parking garage because I was just like, I hate this. I don't want to go in. I don't want to do it. And then I just turned around and drove home. Which I don't recommend doing. It kind of makes you a jerk. Like, no call, no show is definitely not a cool thing. But luckily, it's not like I had work that I was letting somebody down by not doing, because I didn't fucking have shit to do. So, you know. Yeah. So that was my experience with office jobs. Good times. But so basically my point is, I wouldn't mind an office job if the office was building towards something instead of just kind of existing. Like we weren't making anything, we weren't really doing anything interesting. So it was just like, why the F am I here? I don't know why I decided to censor just that one. Yeah, absolutely do not no call, no show at retail. That makes you a gigantic jerk. And yeah, that's not the environment to do that at. Because then you screw over your coworkers, as opposed to this office job where it didn't really matter. Would I like a graphic design job? Yeah, I think I would do that. Because at least I get to make things, you know? At least I get to do something. I think I was like converting a bunch of like educational materials from one version of a program to another. It was like just the most mindless. And it wasn't even that much. It was nothing. I was doing nothing. That doesn't seem right. Okay, that is right. Oh, that's not a lot of room there. That's a big stretch. Thank you very much for subscribing, dude. Very sick. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying what you're seeing. Enough to do some subscribing. For anyone recently tuning in, I'd like to just once again say I am by no means a master of drum editing. So don't take what I am doing for the be-all, end-all method. Which is the same with all mixing, as I've also said before. There's no right way or wrong way, but there are ways that you can do it that make it not really be a bad time for everybody. Yep, that's basically what I was doing. Yeah, just a bunch of Excel spreadsheets. It was a nightmare. Ooh. So yeah, that being said, with all of this moaning and crying and whining about working an office job. I am unbelievably lucky, and just like words cannot describe how grateful I am that I get to do this for a living. I get to do this thing that I love. It's incredibly lucky, and it means a whole lot to me that people give a crap for some reason. And it means a whole lot to me that I, can help someone going through a bad time just by writing music and playing some music. I've had a good amount of people send me messages and stuff and be like, you helped me through some of the worst parts of my life, and this album is super special to me, and that is Is this working? Yes? Cool. God, I forgot where I was. It means a lot to me that I can help people. And yeah, I'm an unbelievably lucky person to be in the situation that I am in, and to be safe and warm and fed. This is like a little deep for a drum editing stream. So this is James. Firstly, actually, what's up, dude? Much love to you. Awesome to see you here. Hello, Cosmic. I am currently editing the live drums to Greylotus's Currents, which is going to be on an album that will be coming out sometime. Wink, wink, sometime. So, yeah. It's the best kind of drum editing stream. Yeah, let's do some therapy, y'all. I think that wants to be there. I've had this weird urge recently to go back and play The Evil Within again, which is kind of interesting, especially because I didn't really like that game very much. But I'm just like, I don't know. It definitely is a cool atmosphere that they set up, and they did a really great job of essentially ripping off Resident Evil 4. I thought that game was really great. No sound from the project? Jesus Christ. Yep, you're right. I don't know why this is happening. I'm sorry, y'all. It drives me crazy. Ugh. What is up, party man? How y'all doing? We partying today? I am going to have to roll out of here for probably 15 minutes or something. I got to walk the pup. But then I will return, because this is my number one task, basically, for until it's done, is editing drums. If you stream Evil Within, I will definitely watch. You know what I want to do actually? I have a couple of things that I want to stream. So firstly, nobody yell at me. I know you're gonna want to yell at me, but nobody yell at me. I have not played through Ocarina of Time because I always just grew up. I was playing Doom. By the time I was playing video games, I was playing Doom. And my short little attention span was like, I don't fucking give a shit about Zelda. I'm not going to do it. So I haven't played that. So I figured that would kind of be an interesting thing to stream. Like, it's 2020 and I'm a grown man and I have absolutely no idea what happens in that game other than there's an owl that does not shut up. So there's that. There's also, I want to stream the new Resident Evil 3 remake. And also, I would love to stream, I want to do a playthrough of System Shock 2, because I have not played that either. And I heard that's like the greatest horror game of all time. So, there are some thoughts. This is also, obviously, like, I have so much work that I need to do that I'm not even remotely ready to think about playing video games. But when the time does come, them's the ones. Cool. Okay. Yeah, we're making some good progress. That being said, actually, back to the System Shock thing, I don't know if that's going to be interesting enough to be streaming, because I know that's a pretty slow game. What DAW do you use? This is Reaper. I'm a Reaper boy. I'm one of those dang fools. I just love it, man. I love it so much. No. All right. Hopefully, this should be pretty quick. There's an audience that enjoys watching System Shock. Yeah. Well, I feel like that's the thing. It might be a little bit too niche, too. But, I mean, that's the other thing. I have this, I have a kind of rule for myself that's like, even if you think that people will not give a crap, you should just put it into the world anyway. Which is exactly what I'm doing right now. Like, why would anyone at any point ever want to watch the tedium that is drum editing? But here y'all are, enjoying. At least I'm assuming you're enjoying. If not, why would you be here? But yeah, so a lot of stuff like that. That was what is it? The Tesseract cover that I just put up too. The Nocturne cover. That, I mean, that would have just rot to death on my hard drive forever and ever and ever. But I was like, you know what? Screw it, dude. I'll put it up, and if somebody enjoys it, then that's awesome. Oh, hell yeah. That's sick, man. Well, I'm down to chat also. And I appreciate that. You seem to be quite a chill guy as well. I do my best to be a chill guy. Sometimes I'm not a chill guy. Sometimes I'm a loud guy. A loud, obnoxious guy. A lot of the time. We've been getting quieter and tireder as I get older. Whoa. Okay. Okay. I can't tell if that wants to be triplets. Okay, no, yeah. Something's wrong. Oh, maybe not. Something just doesn't feel quite right. Okay, it is right. It is right. Okay. Listen to that laundry go. Okay, what do we got? Yeah, I think that works. I keep seeing the room track and being like, oh God, why is it messed up? But that's just what room tracks do. They're generally a little bit behind the direct mics. Because physics. What do we got? This is my first experience of editing live drums. I see that is so time wasting. Yep. That's entirely correct. Yeah. It is. It's rough. But they do sound very nice once you're done with them. It's definitely worth doing. It's just very obnoxious to do. Well, thank you. I've been following since right around the release of the first To the Ark album. Oh, yeah! Dude, nice. That's awesome, man. Yeah, we just, particularly I really, 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 really loved Marble Hornets. So I was just like, hey, our band used to be called Dystopia, because we let our dingus of a drummer, basically he was like, yeah, well, I looked on MySpace. Yes, it was that long ago. I looked on MySpace and there's this one band, Dystopia, but they have like 0 followers. And it turns out that they were like a gigantic band. They just didn't have followers on MySpace because that was not their demographic. So after that, we changed our name to the Ark because Marble Hornets is so sick. And yeah. Then we played a high school battle of the bands, and it was really awkward. And somebody filmed it and put it on YouTube, and we had to message them and ask them to take it down because it was terrible. And here we are today. Yeah, that was real rough. So basically what happened then after that, everybody goes off to college and the band kind of dies. But we already had 9 songs or whatever. So it was just kind of this like every 5 months or something we'd do like 2 seconds of work on one of the songs. And so I finally was like, hey dude, I'm done with this, man. Like I need to stop having this on the back burner in the back of my mind. And they were like, wait, but. And I was like, yeah, okay, fine. Let's do the album then, huh? So we did. We pulled it out of pretty much nowhere and then dropped it in 2018. And now there almost definitely will not be any more To the Ark. So I'm sorry about that. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, this is not a drill. Oh, I'm sorry about that, actually. That song, we cut that song from the album. That was going to be on the album. But I basically went back and looked at the lyrics, and I was like, nah. I wrote some real bad lyrics, and these are just cringy and meh. So, cut the song. Which I feel bad about because Tim already tracked the vocals. Like he like sends me the vocals and like basically the message after that. I was like, we're gonna cut this song, dude. He was like, oh, sick, thanks, man. I just did all this work. This is Reaper. Good old Kakos Reaper. Oh, I think I got a kick drum wrong on that. Yep. Burp. we all still linked up here? Yes, good. Got to get back to work since my lunch break is over. I will stop by in the next stream. Dude, thank you, man. Good cringe, though. Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, I mean, in true Drew fashion, at some point I will probably put up that version of This Is Not a Drill. Because how could you not? It's already all tracked. Might as well. Thank you, Ryan. I'm glad you like it. Endgame, please enjoy your work today. Hopefully it is not too crappy for you. And thanks for stopping by and hanging out, dude. Nice to talk to you. And Nico, yeah, hell yeah, dude. I fart for sure, bro. What's happening here? What's the deal with this? Is this maybe supposed to be here? Something is wrong! Babba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Yep, there we go. I do not always edit drums like this. This is specifically, this is live drums that we tracked for this, but generally I use MIDI drums, so it's a lot more simple. And once I get to this little end bit right here, I'm going to have to break so that I can take the nice little doggy out to the poop zone. Oh, whoops. Wrong way. Cool. So now we just have this little section and this little section, and we will be done our editing. Thank you, Luke. Glad you're liking them. Also, congrats on your dinner. Yum, yum, yum. I am going to run off and walk the dog real quick. So here is some Drusif for your listening pleasure.
same sentence again and again. Will the circle remain unbroken?
Action, affection, regression, subjection.
Yet free to roam, lost to the world. Windows locked, doors closed, silenced of your own accord. Does the truth you hoard burn you away inside as much as its absence pains me? I mourn for you, a beautiful smile regurgitating fallacy, a beautiful mind avoiding tangency.
Trapped within
Hello. We're back. Maybe. Yeah. What's up, y'all? Okay. We'll make sure we're all linked. Looking good. Looking good. What's up, y'all? I think this is... These kicks are in 30-second, and I think I want them to be in triplet. Yep. Yeah. And I'm gonna get rid of the kicks there too, because I don't think we need that to be happening. Yeah. I'm never a fan of kicks under snare drums. What's up, Alex? Dude, thank you for stopping in, man. Good to see you. Would you be interested in doing a tutorial on how to achieve the glassy, haunting, tesseracty clean tones you have on both your albums? Milton Cleans, that's the one. I want to say I've done a couple of those across my Neural DSP demos, I think. See what we got. See what we got. I think. Which one? I like that it shows you I've been watching my own videos. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like I'm doing some cleans here. We're going to do our sort of... About half of the song is this kind of mid-gain. Oh, no, that's mid-gain. My bad. Maneuvers. Bridge position. So it's already going to be very spanky, but it's even... Oh, it looks like that doesn't have cleans in it. Okay, so... This guy definitely does. Low end. Drive out of it. We just want the 57. But, yeah, I'm going to compress. So I'm going to turn this up so you can hear it. Good about it. Arpeggio happening. I'm going to go for like very clean. Okay, yeah. So if you check out my Mixing Seldom using Neural DSP plugins, that has some clean stuff in it. But I might actually just do kind of its own video. But I don't know if it's going to be enough to like warrant a whole video. But I mean, basically, just turn your cab simulation off. And that's it. Wow, that kick drum seems kind of... Oh, you know what? It's missing a kick drum. I think that's why it's sounding weird. Yeah, it needs one more. Yeah! Okay. Yeah, thank you, man. I hope it helps you out a little bit. That's a lot of mixing I need to do. Cool, so we are almost done here. We just have this little ending kind of groovy bit. Oh man, that part was a pain in the ass and I lost that editing. Yeah, so for those who were not here previously, what happened is I started editing in the middle of this song, which is the part that I just got up to, and I did edit all of this, and then I started in the beginning, but I had some tracks that weren't linked, so I lost all those edits, so I undid them, and then I closed the project because I was annoyed. So I lost all those edits, and I lost these edits at the end here too. So that kind of sucks. And this is a pretty awkward little fill here. Dude, no dummy questions, man. You're all good. You are all good. Maybe this wants to be further back this way. Yeah. I still don't really... Yeah, that's good. That's good. I think that's a little late. Yeah. And then we're jumping the gun here. Yeah. Is that early? I think that's early. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Very nice. Good back. Good. Yeah, let's do a little chilling. So What's up, everybody? If you're enjoying this, please hit that like button or follow or subscribe or any of those things if you're enjoying that. I know it probably doesn't need to be said, but sometimes it's helpful to have a little reminder. If you're enjoying this, you know, you can get more by doing that. Thank you very much for following. Awesome. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you are interested in any of my things, drusive.com/store. I've got CDs, shirts, hats. I've got recording presets. I've got Pod HD presets. I've got AxeFX presets. I have got Line 6 Helix presets. And I have a Logic and Reaper pre-mixed template. So straight up, all you have to do is grab the little template, open it up, and record guitars and bass and vocals, and you have a professional mix all ready for you. Great for demoing, and also can be used for professional releases and stuff. So, very cool. Thank you so very much to y'all who just followed and subscribed. And yeah, let's get back to the mind-numbing activity. I think that kick drum's too quick. Yeah, okay, so the cymbal's too late. Too late. Some deep cut Nicolas Cage references right there. That doesn't feel good. Maybe I'll cut it from a little bit that way. I think there is where we want that kick drum. Something's bad. Cause he does 2 hits there, and all the instruments other than drums just go bam. So it's a little confusing. I'm kind of down with that. What's up, Aroma? Dude, Julian, it's awesome to see you here, man. How are you? Oh my goodness, my man. Yeah, that was some pretty impressive timing just now. That was pretty funny. I think that whole thing's a little late. Nice. Good stuff. Looks like I'm going to have to edit those kick drums too. I don't really want to do that. Oh yeah, you can hear my laundry finishing. Hey, Julian, my dude, thank you very much for following. Thank you for sticking with me on this musical endeavor for as long as you have. It is much appreciated. Hey, the Greylotus current shirt. That's sick, dude. Oh, I am good. What's up, Albert? Thanks for coming in. Jake Stevens, how's it going, man? I discovered you back when you went on tour with Sarah Longfield like 4 years ago. Hell yeah, dude. Those were some good times. That good slog across the country. Thank you for coming back to check in and see how we're doing. Oh, it's the kick drum is getting off. Kick drum's getting off. Oh. Oh. Do you ever write music in reverse order, starting with the drum idea and working? Actually, dude, very often. What song is it? I think Bereft. I wrote the drums in the intro for that before anything else. If I remember correctly. No, not Bereft. Augury. Augury. I wrote the drums before anything else. Its working title was December 23rd Drum Groove. Okay, I'm going to have to fix these kicks before anything else. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the stram, Barnaby. What do you think is the most crucial part of mixing? If your mixes are coming out thin, if I could recommend throwing a multiband on your master bus, you can accomplish a lot of very nice things. A multiband compressor, I should say. I don't know if you're aware of them, but basically the idea is it splits all of your frequencies into a couple of groups. So you get low, low mid, high mid, and treble. And basically those can kind of become your like wide sweep EQ settings. And that has saved me more than a couple times. And honestly, I might kind of pretty often lean on my multiband a little bit more than I should. But also, if your stuff is sounding thin, just throw some more bass into it, man. And make sure you're checking your speakers that you're mixing on, because that is a really easy way to get your stuff sounding thin. But my subwoofer wasn't working for a while, and for that little time, my mixes were ultra bass heavy because I was trying to make up for it. Thank you very much for following my dude. Much appreciated. The stram is the most crucial part. Absolutely. Your mixes will not sound good unless you stram them. Do you know who C.S. Nice is? I don't think so. Who is it? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what that is, man. Is it a... Oh, it looks like it's a Twitch streamer? Yeah, I don't really follow streamers too much, man. Dude, Lee, thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I actually have 2 solo albums, if you are interested. The first one is a little bit more kind of generic genty, and the second one I branch out a little bit, and the lyrics are really angsty and wah. Also, if you like that stuff, you might like my side project, To the Arc. It's like kind of prog gentcore stuff. I hate saying that. Gentcore is like the most disgusting thing to say, but that's what it is. Heavily inspired by like Within the Ruins and Circle of Contempt and that kind of stuff. KRKs are sick, dude. I actually really like those. And Anoop for a while. I mean, I'm sure he's upgraded since, but Anoop Sastry for a long time swore by those. He was converting all his friends. All his friends were buying KRKs and shit. It's funny. Oh, CS Nice is hosting me. That's sick. I'm guessing that's how that's pronounced. That's wild. Maybe I do know him. I don't know, dude. I don't know anything. I'm probably being a jerk right now, and he's somebody I do know or something. Yeah, To the Arc. It's one word. Totheark. It's a Marble Hornets reference. A wonderful little internet horror series. Which is really funny because, you know, it was my high school group. So back in high school, people would be like, you know, what's your band name? And we'd be like, To the Ark. And they'd be like, oh, like Christian music. I'm like, no. It is very, very far from that. We'd sing about demons and shit. So I'm not grouping the kicks to the rest of the tracks because they are triggered kicks. And you basically can't hear them in any of these tracks, which is really sick. So we didn't actually mic the kick. We just triggered the kick. So I'm editing the kicks themselves, basically, so they line up to the grid. And then I'm letting the hand stuff be a little bit loosey-goosey, comparatively. I mean, I'm still... what's the word? I'm still editing the crap out of them. Like, probably, maybe a little more than I should, but... I think that's early. I'm gonna solo my drum bass again. Oh, this is light. Ah, okay. And this guy probably wants to be here. Oh, no, I'm doing 30 seconds, you dingus. Okay. There we go. There we go. I figured it out, everybody. Cool. Dude, thank you. I'm hyped that you want to check out my music, man. It's really sweet. It never stops being very, very, very humbling. People are excited about the vibrations that you put into the world. Something's wrong. That's wrong. That's bad. That's bad. I don't like it. Yeah, dude, it's super handy. I can't remember if I've responded to that yet or not already. Yes. Especially for stuff like this. Like, this section that we're in right now is a very groove-heavy section, but, like, 3/4 of this album is just blast, 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 blast. So, it is unbelievably helpful. Absolutely, it is a never-ending pit of tweaking knobs. And that's awesome, dude. I'm glad you like that. That was super fun. That K-Mac cover was so fun. Any tips for experiencing burnout, losing passion, or just straight up procrastinating? Especially when you're juggling a bunch of different priorities. Just don't do it. Stop doing what you're doing. Give yourself a little break. Or try and figure out a way that you can make doing something mostly unrelated count for whatever it is you need to be doing. So like, luckily, since I work for myself and stuff, and a lot of times people will be like, hey, I need XYZ sort of song. Like I kind of sell song-esque things to people. Whenever I'm like, this isn't working for me, I'll just start doing something else, you know? Just kind of whatever pops up into my head. Burnout is so tough, dude. Like burnout, losing passion. I'm a very kind of phase-oriented dude. So a lot of the times, if that's not working, like the slight pivot, I will just completely pivot and do something entirely different for a little bit until I'm like, wow, I haven't done music in so long and I hate it and I feel terrible. And then generally by that point, I will be super hype again. Oh my God, these kick drums are off again. Okay. And for straight up procrastinating, I've made a rule for myself that I try and follow, but it's still hard to do sometimes, where every second time I think of something, I then do it. So if I'm like, oh my God, I have to tie my shoes, and I'm like, but I just don't want to tie my shoes right now, I will give it that one of like, okay, fine, I won't tie my shoes, and I'll give it one more sort of me remembering I need to tie my shoes, and then by the second time I'm like, I need to do it, then I force myself to stop whatever I'm doing and do it right then and there. But that's always a big difficulty, especially with ADHD and that crap. It's always a fight. Thank you very much for... I couldn't read what just happened. Thank you for the host, Colton Wavance. I very much appreciate it. How you doing, Colton? Something feels a little off. That's it. I guess maybe it's in triplets. It still doesn't feel right. But. Okay, there we go. Yeah, basically. You got to man up and muscle through it. Just kind of force yourself to do it. Another thing I've learned in my years of attempting to be creative is that even if you don't like it, somebody else probably will. So just go for it. Even if you think it's like dumb and derivative and it's been done before, just do it. Because the more you do it, the more you'll kind of slowly make your way to a different thing. And just there's a lot of stuff you can miss because you're waiting to do something correctly. So I think it's better to do it and screw it up. And fix it after that. Measure twice, measure once, cut always. I'm great at mindlessly grinding things like practicing my instrument or working out, but terrible at motivating myself on the songwriting side of things. Is that because you're bored with it? Like, is there nothing kind of getting you excited or interested about it? Because I definitely understand that. Man, I get so fucking bored working out. Like the same thing as I was talking about earlier, where it's like I can't tangibly see whatever it is that I'm doing. So it's just like, why the fuck am I doing this? But I mean, very obviously it's working on your health and all them things. That's a thing I'm like such a words. I'm such a like habitual dude that all I need to do is just do it like 2 days in a row and then I'll be like, I have to do this or I'll go crazy. So OCD, baby. What do we got? Doing great. Hanging with my son. You just had a baby. Dude, congrats on your baby. That's awesome. Just hanging out. Thank you for the inspiration. I completely agree with you. I hate most of my music, lol. But people I've shown have really enjoyed it. We look at our music in a self-critical way that others won't even consider. Yes, that is exactly right. Yeah, I had some pretty unhealthy advice for a friend a little bit back. This is like back when I was in high school, and I was like, dude, if you can't stop deleting all the stuff that you make, just write and record when you're a little bit under the influence, and it'll kind of stop your self-filter from saying, no, this isn't good, delete it. But leaning on substances is not a good thing. Don't do it. I'm glad we just decided to release our songs, and I feel that sometimes it's not about tangible results that you can see. Sometimes it's a good feeling accomplishing something. Yes. Yeah, that's absolutely right. And that, I think, is just kind of a reframe that you need to do sometimes, is like, your accomplishment, you have to define your own successes and goals. So, and if you don't do that, then you're never going to feel like you accomplished anything, because you never set a point for yourself where you go, okay, I should feel accomplished. Like, it's not very often that you will sort of automatically have that like I did it feeling. And I've found that it's like almost even random when that feeling shows up. So it is definitely very, very, very helpful to kind of decide what is and is not a victory. There's actually a really good speech that John Mayer made at Berkeley about defining your own success and your goals. I found it incredibly helpful. And the whole speech actually is really helpful. It's got all kinds of really interesting stuff, and he talks a good bit about music theory as well, and just music business stuff, or music industry, I should say, I guess. I think it's really worth a watch. But it's like, yeah, his thing about defining your own success is like the truest thing in the whole friggin' world. Like, let me see if I can find this. Define your expectations. That's what it is. Hopefully I can just find the video itself, because a lot of people have taken the video and been like, here's some things that you should do.
Single project, record, tour, define your expectations.
Yeah, okay, this is
Everyone in this room, not only to your musical career. So I'm going to address this on a songwriting level for a moment. But before I do,
sick. Potato quality only.
The most important piece of information that applies not only to your musical career, but your entire life. And I've seen it work and I've seen it not work. And it's 100% true. Number one thing you have to do before you set out on any other goal or any other course is to define your expectations. Number one thing, on the outset of every single project, record, tour, define your expectations. Everyone in this room wants to make it, but I question how you would recognize making it. What is making it? Well, what do you want to be? Who in here wants a record deal? Would it be nice to have a record deal, right? We want a record deal. Okay, well, what does a record deal look like? What does making it look like? Do you want to sell 1 million copies, 2 million copies? Well, okay, let's say selling 2 million copies is like selling 10 million copies 10 years ago. So let's say you say to yourself, my expectation is that I want to be an artist and I want to put records out and I want to sell millions of copies. If that's your expectation, great. Then you sort of skip straight to another questionnaire. Okay, if you answered yes to, do I want to be a pop star? Do I want to make music for as many people as possible? Now you have to sort of change your game to fit the expectation. You now have to wonder about...
What's up, No Wrench? Good to see you, bud.
Do you get to your chorus fast enough? These are things you have to absolutely do. And you also have to compromise, and you also have to play the game, who in here thinks that the public is mostly dumb?
This shit right here is so smart.
Let me tell you something. The public is about 300 million times smarter than you. The public is not dumb. For those of you who said, yes, I want to be a pop star, and yes, I would like to have a record deal, and yes, I'd like to make this happen, the first thing you should know is that the public is always smarter than you. If you put a song out and you go, that's it, watch it go, light fuse, stand back, everybody stand back, it's going to be a hit, it's going to be a hit, it's going to be a hit, and it goes like this. Who is smarter than who? Your big smart pop song went nowhere. The public just told you, they're smarter than you on that one. Because you said you had it and they said, I don't think so. And you didn't have it. So they're smarter than you. And that's what you have to deal with. They're smarter. And by defining your expectations, if you decide that you want to be a pop star, that's not a dirty word. It just means pop just means popular. Frank
Also
Sinatra
very
was a
important
pop star.
for the metal community.
Elvis was a pop star. Lots of people were pop stars. What kind of pop star? Lots of people are jazz musicians. What kind of jazz musician? You can define the genre any way you want. So if you said you want to be a pop star, then you have to look at your songs. There's also people here who are a little dishonest about what they really want to be. And I think if you want to be famous, if you want to make music for as many people as possible, just come out and say it. Don't say, I want to be indie. I'm just going to be an independent artist. And really secretly wish that you wanted to be a pop star. Because from the very beginning, it's disingenuous. There's nothing wrong with saying, I want to play music for as many people as possible without compromising the things that I have to be as an artist. And that's what I've done. Sony Music doesn't come into the studio when I'm making a record, but I also know what's going to be a hit, or what stands the chance of being a hit, and what just doesn't. And it's a level of honesty with yourself that you have to have before you hand your music out to anybody else. So that's sort of what I want to say about expectations. If you only recognize success as a record deal and a big fat Publishers Clearinghouse oversized Tiger Woods check and a dinner and then going to the top of the roof and screaming, I made it!
Yeah, that's it.
Most of you will be stunning failures. I'll tell you right now, most of you
That's
I didn't do
the shit right
if you
there.
define success by putting out your first record and selling 5,000 copies, going to have sushi when you say, yeah, I got 5,000 copies. When I sell 5,000 copies, I'm going to consider this a success. That's the difference between people who walk this earth happy and people who walk the earth constantly unfulfilled, because they've never defined the finish line.
Yep.
I know artists who sold 2 million records. It's not enough, because they never said what making it was going to be. They just had this feeling like it was their life. They were just going to know. It's not going to work like that. It's just not going to work like that. Well, I consider that my best record is Continuum. I think it's my best, sort of most solid piece of work. And
Also very true.
And it is because I had gotten to a point in my career where I felt like I was about to get pigeonholed. And I'll tell you the story, and I don't know how many people know this intimately.
Anyway, yeah, okay. So yeah, that is this going to be re-uploaded? Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it up there. It might get, taken down because I just played however much of this video just now. But yeah. What about microtonal danza type mathcore? Well, yeah, that's pretty much what he's saying, man. There's definitely still a niche for that, but you're not gonna get, Susie's grandmother to really get into your stuff. Sweet, we're almost there. Okay. Am I still in triplet? No, I'm not in triplet. Okay. I think this must be here. Nope. Wrong. Wrong. But yeah, so that that define your expectations thing, I have basically applied everywhere, and it has helped me immeasurably. Like outside of music too. Just you have to define for yourself what's gonna make you happy. You can't just rely on your brain to go like, yep, congrats, buddy. Dude, if you think this is a lot of stems, take a look. So these are empty because I haven't copied them over yet, but And this is one of the lighter songs, I think, synth and stuff wise. Pretty crazy. Lot of extra tiny, teeny little samples and all that stuff going in here. Yeah, making music for you is super important. That being said, though, also, there definitely is a certain kind of person who can be very, very happy with making music not for themselves. Who just basically exist to rake in the cash. Oi. I think that's a little mistake there. Probably nobody watching right now. Ay, 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 ay. Sometimes some rougher takes kind of slip through the cracks. What's your drum VST? I use Easy Drummer and I love it. It's designed for plebes like me who can't ride drums. I like Superior Drummer a lot. Harley Benton guitars are great, unpopular opinion. I have not tried one, but I really want to. I really want to. I'm not having a good time. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I was assuming. Like you can never expect you're gonna have good fretwork from a super cheap guitar. I'm not sure what I should be doing here. That's a good move, man. You don't need a ton of money to make stuff sound good. I think this is it. It's just a little wiggly. It still doesn't feel right. Ah! Maybe it isn't triplet feel. All right, let's put it back. Let's try this from the top. Start fresh. Oh, there is no comeback to it later. This is the end of the song, man. There's like nothing left to do here. Are you kidding me? Why? Why did you just do that shit again? Alright, well I guess I'm not starting fresh because I just accidentally undid literally every single piece of editing that I've done. Reaper is kind of pissing me off a little bit today. Do 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 do. Okay, thank fucking God. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Bye-bye. Yeah, it's definitely in triplet. And then I guess this is 30 seconds just to fucking flex. Or is that 4? He did 4 snare hit? What the fuck? I'm just going to delete that snare hit. Hell yeah. That seems weird there, though. This This is dry. Oh, because I turned it off a triplet. Friggin' dummy. Okay. It's always nice to have the opportunity to really, really show everybody that you don't know that what the hell you're doing when you're live on stream. Yeah, so I think he just kind of goofed a little bit at the end there. Added a little extra snare hit. Yep. Sick. Just gotta pull that guy back. Nice. Cool. Thank you very much for subscribing, my good man. Can I quantize? Yeah, I'm not certain. And even if I could, I'm not certain that I trust Reaper's automated quantizing. But more than likely what's going to happen is right after I finish this, I'm going to look it up and go, oh my God, cool, I just wasted so many hours doing this. Because that's basically my whole life, is doing a thing and being like, oh, I could have done that way better, and I blew it. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely part of the learning process. And it's very important to do stuff wrong so that you can learn how to do it the right way. And also, if the right way doesn't work, then you know how to do it wrong if, if you're in a pinch. He's a tech death drummer, man. He does blast beats. Interesting. I do have the SWS extensions. I haven't looked into them at all. I had them because I would use Reaper for a backing track live. So I used the marker that would stop the whole project, but stay at that marker when it hits it. Who the hell is Circle of Tone? I'm going to have to look up the Circle of Tone thing because I have no idea what that is. Yeah, that's my bad. Dummy. Typical progressive metal drinking game on YouTube. Beware if you look, you can't unlook. He's a bit elitist when it comes to prog metal and where it's going. Yeah, so I probably fucking hate him then. Elitists are fucking idiots. I don't give a flying fuck if you edit the living bejesus out of your music. As long as you tell people that you edit the shit out of it, cough, cough, buried alive, I do not give a flying fuck how incredibly edited your music is. What I'm saying is Buried Alive is not legit, dude. Or at very least, the dude's not fucking playing it. Like, there's no question. This is annoying. And, like, I don't care how practiced you are. I don't care how many millions of thousands of hours you put in. You can't make your guitar sound like that without editing it. And that's fine. I don't give a shit that you edit it, but don't tell people that you're not editing it. It's just, like, why? Just be like, yeah, I can play it. Clearly I can play it, look. But it's not me playing it on the recording. Not hard. Not a big deal. Nobody's gonna fucking... People are only gonna shit on you if you lie to them, which you're doing. I don't know. I find it a little annoying. Yeah. It can't be done, dude. It can't be done. Which is fine. If you think that sounds cool, hell yeah, good for you. Do it. We did it, y'all. See what we got. Yep. Yeah, I basically could scroll down forever. Thank you for the subscribe, my dude. welcome back, Endgame. We just finished up. We're listening through. The drummer is my drummer, Matt Tillett. He drums in Wormhole. Hey, man, thank you for checking it out. Yeah, Wormhole is very sick. Oh, it sounds like I might have done a little whoopsie right here. I think I might have the bass happening too early. Yep. Oh, look at me, bad boy. Boo hiss. There we go. Everybody judge my poor bass playing. This song that you're listening to right now is Currents by Greylotus, and I am editing the album version. It's like probably 70% mixed. Yes, there was a fuzz on that one. Oh my god. I've had the snare reinforcement samples turned off this whole time. Holy crap. Whoops. Sweet. Hell yeah. Currents. Look forward to some Greylotus material very soon. Well, not very soon, but, you know, big things coming soon. etc., etc. This song is currently on Spotify, but it is with the old program drums, and we have our guitarist doing vocals on it because we did not have a vocalist at the time of performing said stuff. We've got an EP and this song currently on Spotify. So if you like blast beats and rangangs, give it a look. I think I missed it earlier when you were explaining why the release for To the Ark took so long. Wasn't it partially because your time machine on your Mac crashed and you lost all your progress? So that was actually my first album, my first Drusif album. I updated to... Oh, this was so long ago. Lion, I think. The Mac OS Lion. Or it was... Yosemite or something, Mavericks. I can't remember, but I updated my OS, and basically Western Digital did not update their hard drive software, and it wiped both of my hard drives. So I had this whole thing where I basically had given up and just buried my head in the ground for a little while. And then I was like, no, there must be a way for me to recover it. Obviously, now knowing what I know now, yes, there was. So I did, but then I still lost a couple of files in the recovery. And yes, so that happened on my first album. The To the Ark album, don't miss it with the band Currents. Yeah. Currents is a great band. With the To the Ark album, it was my high school band. So after high school, everybody went off to college and we were just kind of living our lives and doing stuff. And it wasn't particularly important. And I had all kinds of other work to... Basically, all of us were just super busy. So it just kind of fell by the wayside. And then finally we were like, hey, let's make this album. And we did. So there probably will not be any more To the Ark, but you got that one. You got that little bit. I wonder if I have... Let me see, actually. If I have any remaining little To the Ark demo things. Here's a couple little demos that might end up turning into something else. Cool. They will not play. Interesting. I think it's because I have it set to not locally store them from my Dropbox. So we will go on to Dropbox. Yeah, okay. Hey, thanks for stopping in, man. Yeah, so not very inspired. Clearly, hence not being finished. Just like really cookie cutter, you know? I mean, this is a pretty fun little chorus, even though it is super generic. And we have whatever this is coming up. What is this? Yep. It's so stupid. So bad. So bad. Those are program drums. Never thought I would hear more demos. Yes, I have a couple more for you. This demo is called Holy Shit Riffage. So it probably isn't very good, because that's what I always did. I'd be like, this is crazy! Oh yeah, I actually really like this, and I'm probably going to use it for something. Oh yeah, big Within the Ruins influence. This next riff is like just straight Within the Ruins ripoff. I'm super bummed they don't do riffs like that anymore, because that, oh my freaking lord, I lived for that stuff. That was like my favorite ever. And they stopped doing it. Now they just go gong, 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 which is still tight, but I really miss their staccato-y, weird neoclassical junk. And here's the last one. This one's called Sexual Aroma. A little Tim and Eric reference. Oh, this is a whole song. Yeah. Ugh. Anyways, I'm actually going to save the rest of that because I forgot that I really like that. And I don't, yeah, I'm probably going to use that for some Drusive stuff. Maybe a little bit of tweaking and a little bit less like big 4/4 metalcore stuff. Give it a little bit more of a prog vibe. What would you recommend investing in to eliminate noise on my DI tracks? I play into DI box currently. How am I supposed to record my music with the inability to play guitar? I do it every day, dude. It's easy. You just got to get really good at editing. Look at this shit. This is the trick right here. If you can do this, then you're good. If you actually don't play guitar, I'm pretty sure there are plugins that do fake guitar for you. So there is that. To the Ark, the Lost Tracks. Yeah, dude, filming that To the Fire update was was very fun. That was a really good time. That's so funny. Like Tim did all the graphics for that. Tim is like legitimately like a motion graphics like lord. Like he's had stuff on the Science Channel and all that fancy jazz. So it was really funny, especially like that footage without any of the fire in it, like us just going it's ultra goofy. Anoop Sastry actually tracks all of his guitar like a couple of notes at a time and then moves them around. When are those sick harmonies coming in? So Crank, by the way, sorry, I kind of lost your question there. What kind of noise are you getting? What kind of noise are you trying to remove from your tracks? Also, I'm just going to shill again real quick and say, if you are not currently following or subscribed, please do so. And press the like button if you have a like button, because I don't think Twitch has that. So if you're on YouTube, please do that. If you're interested in some more behind the scenes stuff, and I have tabs coming very, 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 very soon. And if you want stems so you can play around with my mixing stuff, you can become a member of my Patreon or my YouTube community thing, and you'll get all those things. And also, I'll put your name in the description of videos and stuff. Trying to remove CPU noise and just a general hum. That sounds like you might be dealing with RF interference, which kind of sucks because there's not so much that you can do about that. What I recommend is kind of, you have your guitar and sort of turn yourself, move yourself back and forth throughout your room and find a spot that it doesn't make as much noise. And that's where you record now. Also, make sure all of your recording devices are plugged in to the same outlet, because it could be ground loop, and if that's the case, then that might solve your problems pretty quickly, actually. Yeah, if you're mainly hearing it with coil split, then it's interference, and I'm sorry. That stuff really sucks. Is there a MIDI guitar plugin for 8 strings? I believe somebody does it. What are they called? Solemn Tones, I think. Yeah, Solemn Tones. I'm pretty sure they have an 8 string. Or no, maybe it's just this guy. But I think they have it sampled ultra, ultra low. I might be wrong. Here's Mr. Richardson. Really sick. I think it's a thing. I don't know how low you can tune. I wonder if they tell you here. It tunes down to double drop C. So, yep. That'll do it for you, dude. Yeah, so here's this. Pretty impressive, man. Pretty cool. Gotta love it. Yeah, it looks like this is the Odin 2. So I'm guessing that's why it goes ultra, ultra, ultra low. I actually don't know basically anything about this. So I am not the authority by any means. And it looks like this might not be a contact plugin, which is pretty exciting. I actually might have to look into this for some demoing. Cool. Dude, thank you, man. Yeah, a particularly beautiful day was a lot of fun. Even though it literally is just me ripping off of Explosions in the Sky. Just like 1000%. I was like 16 and I was like, I want to rewrite The Earth is no longer a cold, dead place or whatever. Is that what it's called? The Earth is not a cold, dead place? Right? Yes, The Earth is not a cold, dead place. I straight up just fucking ripped that album off like a dick. But I was like 17, so I think that's what we all do when we're 17. We don't have any of our own thoughts. And with that, me shitting on myself, I'm going to get out of here because I have got to do some other things, my friends. But it's been a freaking pleasure. Thank you so much for hanging out. Like, subscribe, all that crap. Hugs and high fives. Be safe. Yeah. Be good. Bye-bye, everybody.